Hi everyone, welcome back to college week. Sorry about there was no video yesterday. It was Christmas and I was with my boyfriend's family and we also had to travel back to Lubbock. So sorry for that. I wanted to pre-record a video, but I just wasn't really feeling very well. If you look at yesterday's, well, the last video was not good. Today's makeup is matte inner corners if you care about all that good stuff. A little bit info about me. I am Cecilia, Ceci, whatever you want to call me, as long as you don't tell me anything bad, because I will cry about it. I am a senior Texas Tech student senior Texas Tech student, and I'm studying community, family, and addiction studies, which is in the realm of marriage between psychology and social work. So today, I want to talk to you about picking your classes. And again, this video is for people who are in college, who are applied to college, got accepted, non-traditional transfers. This is just so you have a little bit more insight of how the college, more about like how the class systems work, I guess I would suppose. So let's talk about if you are a freshman. Basically, the classes that you'll take what all of us call the basics. Basics just meaning that, much like in high school, before you get into the stuff that you actually want to know, like the nitty-gritty, all that good stuff, you'll get your basics first. So what does that even mean? Basically, you'll probably have to take one soft science, one hard science, writing and reading classes, which typically means English, history, math, and a hard science. Hard sciences meaning like physics, chemistry, biology. Soft sciences being your humanities and political sciences. So for your first 2 years, you'll be taking all of those. You'll be taking political science, English 1 and 2. At Texas Tech, they require at least 2 credits of I forgot, I don't know what it's called, but you basically, like, you know how you have to take a couple of credits of a non-English language in high school. So like some people did Chinese, Russian, I did Spanish. You have to do that as well in college. Usually you can get it bypassed if you take 3 years of Spanish, Russian, Chinese, French, any of those classes, even German, I believe, in your middle school or high school. That bypasses that, because I didn't have to take any. Same with having to take gym courses. Some people have to take walking, jogging, running. I believe there's also a swimming class. And basically that's you'll have a coach and you'll like run around the gym. Usually campuses have gym and stuff, and so you'll do that with them. You can also bypass that if you've taken ROTC or you've already have your gym credits from middle school, and if you've taken 2 gym credits in high school. So yeah, basically it's like high school, but a little bit more difficult, and then you have twice as many people as you previously did in high school. I loved college and I love my classes. It does take like a year or like a year and a half to get to the classes that you want to take. So you're probably wondering, what should I even take? What should I do? Well, you first want to look at what you're majoring in. So like, how do I pick a major? What do I want to do? Most people typically that I've noticed, most of my friends are either pre-nursing, pre-med, engineering, or something in media, meaning they are communication science, they are media and communications, they are electric media and communications, they are advertising, or they are business. So typically if you are an engineering, pre-nursing, or pre-med, you'll be doing a lot of hard sciences and English. So your typical schedule will probably be something along physics, chemistry, biology, and then you can also take your English 1 and then a poli-sci. Typically, the more strenuous your degree, the more classes you'll have to take. So for and I wish I had like a picture of it. If I can like put up my degree plan, I'll show you within it, because I do have a new way to edit now, which I'm super excited for, which I'll show you later. Your degree plan basically tells you, basically tells you what classes you need to take in order to graduate. Most standard degrees need 125 or 120 credits to get your bachelor's. Some people do the 5-year STEM BA, I like to call it, meaning that typically if you are in the STEM, science, technology, engineering, or mathematics, you are able to get your business degree with that, I think. It's something, yeah, you'll basically graduate with 2 degrees in one. And some people also double major, meaning that like some people, I know a lot of teaching majors, they also do ESL or they'll do Spanish as well, and so they'll graduate with 2 degrees. Okay, so those are what you typically take. What I took in my first semester, I'm trying to remember, I go like 4 years back literally, I took physics, intro to human sciences, I believe, statistics. Oh my god, that was a pain in my ass. Another class I'm forgetting. So I took 1 math class, 1 hard science class, a class that was within my degree, and then something else along the lines of that. Yeah, I started out as pre-engineering in chemical engineering, and then I moved to community foundation studies, which is my major now, which I'm actually super happy with, because my end goal is that I just want to help people, and that's what you should also be thinking. You should also be thinking about when you are in high school. If you're a high school student watching this, is that, what do I want to do? Do I want to help people? And if I want to help people, how do I want to help them? Do I want to build the infrastructure that they're helping with? Do I want to be able to provide CPR immediately? Do I want to be able to be that person that helps them getting well? Do I want to be a nurse? Do I want to be a doctor? Do I want to be the one doing surgery? Do I want to be, doing advertising? Do I want to be, because even with like something, because there's some people who do want to model, they do want to do YouTube, they do want to do other things, they still have a degree behind them that helps them get what they need to do. Because I know there's a couple of YouTubers that I follow that do have like an English degree. So that's up to all. Whatever you're passionate about in high school, I do recommend doing that in college if you would like to. Some people love STEM, they love math, they love all that stuff, and they end up being an engineer, and they love their jobs. Now, one of my friends, he's actually, I think he's a mechanical engineer, and now he's literally designing roadways with the Texas Department of Safety and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So you just really have to think about something that you love to do and that you wouldn't mind being your profession. Because here's the thing, you shouldn't hate your job, you shouldn't hate your career. You want it to be beneficial to you and something that you want to do in your life, and that's something that you really that's at the core of you. And so back to classes. I know at A&M someone actually makes your class schedule for you. Texas Tech, that's not how you do it. You'll typically sign up for classes at your orientation. Oh, and then let's also talk about orientation. Hopefully that was a little bit of enough information about classes. If you're more confused about that, again, towards the end of the video, I'll leave in some information that basically says like how you should pick your classes and all that good stuff, because I'm not a college advisor. These are just stuff that you'll probably look into taking. So let's talk about orientation briefly. What is orientation? What's college orientation? Typically, it'll be a weekend or a week for some people that you will stay on campus, or you'll stay in a hotel, and you will basically take a tour of the campus, get to know your fellow graduation classmates, which means class of 2020, class of 21. Those are the people that you'll see a lot on campus, or that you'll see sometimes even in your classes. I'm trying to remember what I did. Basically, they did a tour of the entire school. So we went to our student union building, we went to the media and communications building to do some getting to know each other exercises. Mostly we were in the student union building, and we were in the dorms. We got to stay in the dorms. They weren't the best dorms to stay in, because those were the older ones. Typically the newer ones are more expensive, but it wasn't bad. I also never even got to see the person that I was staying with for my orientation. It was actually a really good experience. The reason why I love Texas Tech so much is that they make you feel like you're a part of their community instantly. They make you feel like you're at home. They make you feel like, sorry, my eyebrows are, one is longer than the other. They basically make you feel like you're at home away from home, and that's why I love Texas Tech. Although they could do better with helping out students in certain areas, like financially, and more so giving money to students of color if they want to claim to be a Hispanic institution and stuff like that. But that's like some tea that I have for another situation that is on my bias. But yeah, I do love my university, although sometimes it was a pain in the ass. I will say that. I would have chosen Tech over and over and over again if I could redo my life over again. Basically, orientation is getting to know your fellow classmates, registering for classes, picking where your dorm will be. You can also do that at home, but that they really want you to do it there only because you'll have a place to stay when you get there. You'll be able to get your financial aid faster. They also have in the student building, they'll have the majors. They'll have all of the majors listed like at a little booth, such as you can talk to them whatever you want to do. And then they'll have housing there to talk to them about it, because some people get their housing covered, or like they'll get a job on campus right away. You can also apply to jobs there while you're there. And it's basically just like a lot of getting to know each other activities. Like we went to the pool, we hung out, we did all that fun stuff. If you want a more like in-depth like thing on it, there's a bunch of people who capture their student orientation. But yeah, I believe that's all I have for you for this video. Again, I'll leave some information below, and I'll do a voiceover if I add some more stuff in that. So hopefully this helped you get an idea of what classes you're gonna take and then how orientation will be. Orientation is really fun, but again, it's more social. So if you are someone who really doesn't want to do all that stuff, you can opt out of orientation, I believe, if you like have a good enough statement and your parents provide that documentation for you. But yeah, I hope you can have much success on your college journey, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, so here what I was talking about. Well, here what I was talking about. Sorry, I just ate lunch and I'm kind of disoriented a little bit, Okay, So I googled basically CFAS TTU curriculum for 2020, and this is basically what shows up. It basically recommends all of your classes that basically with the exception of your foreign language classes. And that's what I was thinking of when I was talking about it earlier, foreign language classes. So basically you see your first year English, math, poli-sci, and then an introduction to your major basically. And then the next year I would be taking all of these. And basically I've already taken all of these. This just is like a quick synopsis to kind of show you what classes you'd be taking if you're in my major, but also you can basically Google these with like any university and then any program. Like you can do bio, veterinary sciences, engineering, all that good stuff. Oh my God, I don't even know how I'm out of breath. But yeah, and then also like this practicum is basically an internship. And as you can see, there's like statistics there, all of my specific classes and courses. And then if you have any electives or stuff like that, your department will also do like recommendations for any of that. So yeah, I'll link this below if anybody wants to look at it. But again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.